Hello people, welcome on board to the Arusha, Namanga, Moshi, Oloitoktok road trip. I'll be here to give you more places, tell you more about Tanzania, tell you about more of the best things that you can see along this road. So join us on this trip, and also don't forget to subscribe to Tamba Africa, where we unearth hidden gems in this country. A very beautiful morning where the sun rays were just beaming out and making the weather perfect for this road trip. We were setting out using a Honda Fit 2011 make, a G6. This is the famous Biashara Street where we had agreed to meet up very early in the morning for us just to do the normal checks to ensure we have everything you need. So to head out to Namanga, you have to use the if you're coming from town, you have to use the main Mombasa Road Highway. Then you'll drive all the way past Sabaki, then branch out to the bigger roundabout or the underpass that takes you to Kitengela. You'll have to go to Kitengela town first. Then you'll get to Kajiado, then Isinya, then Bisil town. Then you get yourself to Namanga. Along the way, you'll see very beautiful sceneries. There are different structures on Mombasa Road. They're very different skyscrapers with very beautiful architectural designs. So something you'll get to enjoy along the way. And I always believe we have a beautiful country. We have a very beautiful country. And the weather this morning was just perfect for us to hit out the road. At some point, we had to stop along Kitengela, just after Kitengela, to make sure that we had all our tires inflated with the right pressure. Something that if you're a traveler, it's something that you have to get used to doing to ensure that you have the right temperature, the right pressure for the right environment. Along the way, we came across Umma University, an Islamic university for our Muslim brothers. Very beautiful architecture there and design that brings it out and makes it stand out. We got to Kajiado town, where we were fortunate enough to meet the Magadi train that transports salt all the way. And according to the locals, they told us that it rarely passes here, maybe once or twice a week. So it was quite an outstanding moment for us to have this captured along this road trip as we head out to Namanga. And it was quite a beautiful scenery, knowing that we have modernized our trains nowadays. So this is something quite rare, something unique to have on this trip. Yes, of course, after driving for 2.5 hours exactly, we got to the Namanga town, which is a town that is divided by the Kenya-Tanzanian border. And on the Tanzanian side, it's on Longido district, and on the Kenyan side, it's in Kajiado County. The town in itself is 110 kilometers to Arusha. From here, it's 110 kilometers to Arusha. A journey that will take you roughly 3 hours if you're driving slowly, but you have to mind the speed limit here is 50 kilometers per hour. Yes, 50 kilometers per hour. Kenyan drivers, this is something you need to note. I know we are used to our roads being 110 plus. Yeah, so along the Namanga border, we cleared our car and cleared ourselves, and we were given permit to cross over to the other side. And along the way, you'll see very different sceneries and beautiful towns. And actually, the first town you come across is Longido, which we noticed is a town that is densely populated by the Maasai community. So you'll notice that they are there, they're the most community around there, and they easily relate to the other side when it comes to the Namanga border Maasai also. Something else to note is that the roads are very well marked, just that the speed limit is 50 kilometers per hour. I feel like 110 kilometers from Namanga is something you should do in an hour, maybe 20 minutes, but here you have to obey traffic and you have to obey the traffic rules, and it's 50, so you'll end up driving for almost 2 hours to get to Arusha town. But along the way you will enjoy yourself. You'll get to see the beautiful Mount Longido, you'll get to see beautiful sceneries along the way. And also there's a stretch that is cuts across the park, so you get to enjoy different views, different sceneries. Yeah, and you will have quite an experience if it's your first time in Tanzania. This is called the African Art Gallery, right here in Arusha. State of the art, where there's a lot of art in terms of different aspects of culture. As you can see, there are quite a number of sculptures in terms of animals. Yeah, and it's one of the places that you need to visit when you're in Arusha town. Yeah, it's quite beautiful. I like the architecture, the piece of work, and the amount of time that has been put to construct this. It looks like it's a ball that's being held in between some sticks, I could imagine. Yeah, it's quite a beautiful piece of art. Arusha is a beautiful town. Arusha is an awesome city, I can say, part of Tanzania. Beautiful made roads. We got there. This is inside the city. We were driving in between just to check out and see what the city has in store. One amazing thing, or one thing that amazed me in Arusha is that I didn't get to see big malls or big supermarkets, or the way we are used to having Naivas here in Quickmart and what have you. I didn't get to find those here, so it was quite amusing for me. We got the privilege to visit what they call a country bus, where most buses would pick people going to different directions or different destinations. As you can see, it's something familiar to what we are used to back here in Kenya, or what would call a Machakos country bus. It's actually one and the same thing, because it's a hub of activities, and people here are busy doing different things. There are buses carrying people to different directions, there are taxis, there are hotels, there are hawkers and all. And being part of this culture and getting to know how these people operate was quite an amazing thing. We share quite a bit of similarities. You'll find some towns look familiar to what we have in Kenya. Yeah, so it was an honor to be in Arusha and get to visit these people and find out how they live. Try some street food. Yeah, street food time. Street food time. Yes, of course, as the night was coming to a close, and having tasted the street vendors' food in Arusha, which was dope and delicious, you should try out if you're planning to visit Arusha on your coming trips. We took a night ride just to see what else happens. You'll notice there are a lot of food vendors out in the streets. They come out, their food is dope, and it's very good, and it's pocket friendly, I have to say that. And it amazed me. Yeah, so it was getting dark. I couldn't do more videos, and this marked the end of the day one in Arusha. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, Tamba Africa, for more. See you for day 2 and episode 2.